Hello. I think I cut off the introduction there, but welcome to week four. Um, I've got a great picture round for you that you should be able to see in front of you. You basically just need to identify the brand of toilet roll, and then there will be a bonus point awarded for if you can guess what all of the A's have in common and what all of the B's have in common. Yes, I do apologise for the delay. I was busy trying to set this camera up so that we'll have better quality picture this time. Oh wow, we've got 60 viewers already. Welcome. I think last week we had an average of 50 concurrent viewers, so that's great having 60. We're increasing every week. Up on front of you is the picture round. You've just got to guess the brand of toilet roll and then guess what all the A's have in common and what all the B's have in common. I'm going to get started a little bit earlier than last time, so I'm going to give you 2 minutes to get going on that. I'll put it up again at half time, just because last week's went on for a little bit longer than some people would have liked. I'm assuming everyone can hear me okay. Ah, very good. Oh, very good. Hello, Colleen. No, we've not started yet. We're going to start in about 1 minute. The picture round is just up. The sound effects in my can of Coke. The picture round's up. You've got to guess the brand of toilet roll, and you've got to guess what all the A's have in common and what all of the B's have in common. Obviously, it's Coke, Stu. What else would I drink? Oh, we seem to have lost about half our viewers. Oh well. Hopefully they'll be back in a sec. Remember to share with all your friends and family. We will be starting in approximately 30 seconds. Hello. So today the Duke is closed. They're not doing the takeaways. So I thought that we'd just go to Milliways, better known as the restaurant at the end of the universe. So behind me you will see the starship Heart of Gold. I hope there's some Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy fans along for the ride tonight. So we are going to start off with general knowledge. And question 1 is, what is the pH range of lemon juice? Oh, you can't see. What is the pH range of lemon juice? So this time I think we've got 15 general knowledge, then we've got 10, forgotten what the rounds are called already. Where's my mouse gone? The second round is British TV shows, and there are 10 questions. And then after the break we have capital cities, and there are 10 of those. And then after that we have British advert slogans, and there are 15 of those. Then we will have the music lyrics, and again 15 of those. So it's 10, no it's not, it's 15, 10, 10, 15, 15. So moving on to question 2. In which decade was the ballpoint pen first patented? Thank you, Stu. I love pink. Pink polo shirts are great. And there isn't actually any vodka in it because... well, if I'm having alcohol in Coke, it tends to be rum and Coke or whiskey and Coke. But Coke on its own is just great. I will go over the questions again at the end of each round. I've just got a page which sums them all up. So if you've joined late and you've missed any, we can go over them. Question 3. In which year was the NHS founded? Question 4. Which of these is not native to the UK? Blackthorn, pine, maple or sycamore? And question 5. What is the national currency of Egypt? Oh, I should have mentioned the prize this week is currently at £5. So if you want to donate more, you can send it to that link there. Pingit is a safe link. It's run by Barclays. And then 50% will go to towards the prize for today, and 50% will go to a charity which we will pick at the end of the quiz. I'll add it all up at half time, so if you want to donate anything, you don't have to, but if you want to, you can put something in, and I'll add them up, whatever's at half time. If you put it in after half time, it'll go into next week's prize. Question 6. To the nearest 100 metres, what is the highest point in the UK? And anyone that's just joined us, you can go back through to the start of the video, or we will be going through the answers at the end of each round. Question 7. What is abibliophobia a fear of? Abibliophobia? Yeah, well, we were all doing too well, so I thought I'd have to step it up a level. I think you'll find some of the later ones a bit easy, so in the later rounds, that is. Very funny, Stu. Question 8. How many pubs are called the Red Lion in the UK? To the nearest 10. And question 9. Until 1940, Superman couldn't fly. True or false? Anyone that's just joined us, we'll be going back through the questions for round 1 at the end of the round. So you don't need to leave because we're halfway through. Question 10. What is the second largest city in the UK? And Stu has just come up with a new rap, if you're into rap. I'm sure he'll post a link in the chat at some point. Question 11. What is the national animal of Scotland? I thought it was quite obvious that London is the largest city. Or is it? Question 12. What is the most common letter in the English language? I hope you're all enjoying the better video quality. I'm using my camera this time. I'm hoping it's not out of sync. I think I got it pretty much synced up. Question 13. Which strange ability was once required to be a teacher in North Korea? The scenery behind me is the starship Heart of Gold from the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy film, because we're on our way to Milliways, which is the restaurant at the end of the universe, because our pub is closed. Question 14. Throughout the 16th to 17th century Europe, why were Egyptian mummies ground up? And I very much mean in the sort of pestle and mortar way. I'm on to my second can of Coke already. No, third. Ha ha, Stu. Question 15. To the nearest million, how many species are estimated to be on Earth? And that is the end of the first round, so I'm just going to leave a list of the questions on the slide there so that you can see them. I'd better turn my webcam off. So I'll just leave it 30 seconds so you can catch up. And the next round is going to be on a British TV. So, question 1 of round 2. Which TV show featured two men called Fairfax and Carstairs? Question 2. In Open All Hours, what nationality does Arkwright say that Granville's father was? Question 3. Which Doctor from Doctor Who featured in the first episode of 1970? And I mean the actor's name, you can't just write the Doctor. Question 4. Which TV series started with the episode called Open Government? And question 5. Which year did the first episode of Sherlock air on the BBC? If I'm going too quickly, do let me know. Question 6. To the nearest 100, how many episodes of Hollyoaks have there been? Question 7. Which TV show is set in a basement and features Jen, Maurice and Roy? I think one episode of Hollyoaks is too many, John. Question 8. Where was the show Fawlty Towers set? I'd hope you know that one, Stu. Is Richard with you as well, Stu? Question 9. Where does the TV show... in which TV show does Lord Sugar appear in to fire people? And very occasionally hire people. Ah, you're on your own then. Question 10. Which TV quiz series did Anne Robinson host? Oh. Well, you're not on your own in your new song. Question 11. Oh, no, there is no question 11. So there's the questions for you. So that is the end of the first round already. You'll have to tell me which one it was that I know you've been in one of them, but I don't know what the other one is. No, you don't get a point for if you hum the tune, because I can't hear you. The next episode of Mouthful of Stew is probably when we're allowed to film it. Has anyone been up to anything interesting then this week? Because I've been looking at houses ready for my masters in September. Were you? I did not know that. I actually want to watch that. You'll have to let me know which episode you were in. What do I aspire to be? I have no clue. Well, I mean, my plan at the moment is to do my masters, do a PhD, and then become a lecturer. But who knows? That could change. I mean, I'm doing my masters, so that's one step. I've realised there's no point in trying to plan my life because it never never happens the way I want it to. So I've got into a master's for computer science, well, advanced computer science at Northumbria in September. As long as we're all allowed out by then. I bloody hope we are. No, but it would be funny to watch you on there. I'll be interested to see how many rounds you got through. Yeah, but that might just be because the person next to you was a prick. We should have more of that. It was a good show. – 2005. Wow. I'll have been about 9. That was when the Doctor Who started up again in 2005. Is everyone ready for me to continue, or do you want a couple more minutes? Feel free to, if you're bored, if you don't need the toilet, feel free to give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, Mum had it on every night after school, so I could have seen it as well. Okay, so we will go ahead as requested. So this round is going to be on capital cities, and the first one is Wales. What is the capital city of Wales? The brown beer from the pub, or another brown beer that you don't want to mention? Number 2, Greece. The capital city of Greece. What did you say the capital of Wales was? Oh, I see. I see. I have a feeling that I might have got that for Dad. I don't know whether he's tried it yet. He's currently on an online beer festival because we got him a box of beer in the world's first online beer festival ticket for his birthday. So he has 12 bottles of beer to get through tonight. Question 3. Italy, the capital of Italy. Oh dear. Yeah, well, you know everything, Liam, so they would be easy. Question 4. Australia. Exactly, thank you, Stu. I'm not going to try and read that name out. Question 5. China, the capital of China. And Helen, you really do need to get your YouTube account set up so you can just go in the live chat. The background behind me is the starship Heart of Gold from the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy film, which I believe might also have been from 2005. It was 2005. Go on then. Yeah, okay, no chance. Question 6. Capital of Chile. I can decorate my new kitchen as a temple. Interesting. I could make it into a temple for the what's he called, the pastor god. What's he called? I can't remember what he's called now. Question 7. Argentina. What is the capital of Argentina? The flying spaghetti monster. That's what I meant. from the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. Question 8. Pakistan. What is the capital of Pakistan? Get that one, Liam. Yes, I could remember Pastafarianism, I just couldn't remember Flying Spaghetti Monster. There doesn't seem to be a Gary this week. Maybe he's forgotten. Question 9. Nepal. What is the capital of Nepal? Ah, hello, Kelly. Are you with your boyfriend again? Question 10. Japan. What is the capital of Japan? I like ice, it's fun. I had to get some, I imported some toothpaste from America that seems to cure my sensitive teeth. So I can, again, crunch ice. Oh, that's a shame. Well, at least you're doing them. You can ask him all the questions throughout the week without him realising. I'm sure there are. You went to Northumbria, Kelly. I mean, you must be very intelligent. Okay, so the fourth round is advert slogans. So British advertising on TV. So the first one is The Real Thing. Oh, ha-ha, Stu. Yeah, let's big up Northumbria. Maybe they'll pay me. Question 2. Made to make your mouth water. Cities 1 and 3. 1 is Wales and 3 is Italy. Question 3. A tough act to follow. Question 4. Don't you just love being in control? In case you hadn't got the idea, yes, you're meant to be guessing the brand behind these adverts. Question 5. The best a man can get. Yes, 1980s answers do count. Some of them are from the 1980s. Question 6. They're great. No, no voices. Only mine. Question 7. What's in your wallet? Well, I hope Carol Baskin isn't in your wallet. Don't know who Carol Baskin is. The name rings a bell. Question 8. A newspaper, not a snooze paper. I must get the charger for my laptop. Question 9. The right one. And question 10. Melt in your mouth, not in your hand. "11. Everything you want from a store and a little bit more." We seem to be going quite quickly this week. We also seem to have less people. Maybe they're all doing this beer festival. Question 11. No, we're on question 11. Question 12. If you can't beat 'em, join 'em. Has anyone seen The Letter for the King? That's a good TV show on Netflix at the moment. Stu, you might like it. There's men that might appeal to you in there. "13. Refreshes the parts other beers cannot reach." Explained Worm. That's an interesting name. You must explain. It's really good, isn't it? I hope that they do another season. And yes, really, Stu. I think some of them might appeal to you. Oh, is that Will? Have you changed your name since last week? I'm sure you weren't Explained Worm last week. But I can see your profile picture now. 14. What's what called? The Letter for the King. It's on Netflix. Try it tonight, because would Richard like it? Possibly not, but you definitely would. $15. Come on, be a super shaker. And that concludes that round. So those are the questions. I'll leave them up for about 30 seconds. And then we'll move on to the music. And this week we have lyrics from just random songs throughout the last few decades. Okay, so on to music lyrics. Question 1. You give me something that I can hold on to. A little light when I'm down on my knees. I was so lost in myself when I found you. So you just need the song and the artist for these. No, I don't think I can do that for all of them, Stu. Question 2. Choppity chop chop, chop chopsticks. Choppity chop chop, chop till 6. Choppity chop chop, chops the thing. I hope Sai is watching this week. He possibly isn't. I think I forgot to send him the link. So unless he's found someone to go on Facebook for him. Oh well. Maybe that's why we've got less people. Question 3. All I want is a room with a view. A sight worth seeing. A vision of you. All I want is a room with a view. Oh, oh. A forbidden songbook? Why? Why would you think that? These ones are obvious. Especially this one. I mean, everybody knows this one. I would sing it, but then you'd probably all get it. And number 4. Still here we are, both of us lonely. longing for shelter from all that we see. Why should we worry? No one will care, girl. Well, the first one was quite a modern one, Liam, so I suppose only the younger people would know that one. You're obviously old. This one's, number 4 is quite a popular song, though. Question 5. Seen quite a bit in my 23 years. I've been manic depressive and I've spat a few tears. I don't think I can for all of them, so... I'll go through them again afterwards and maybe give some clues out. Question 6. Then you and you are not me, the length that I will go to, the distance in your eyes. Again, a very popular song. See, I didn't want to pick the obvious, lyrics, because then it would be too easy. Question 7. I'm a racing car passing by like Lady Godiva. I'm gonna go, go, go. There's no stopping me. I hope you all get that one. Number 7 is obvious. Well, I'll go through them all at the end and... Yes, Liam. Yes, I'll go through them all at the end and give some clues out then. 8. Love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Nine. And follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. Number 10. Hey beautiful, I seen you coming. Oh no, don't you, you don't walk away from me. Oh, 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 oh. Is that the... Forgotten to put the answer in for that one when you get round to it. I will go through them again at the end, just give some hints away. 11. Take my hands, my dear, and look me in the eyes. Just like a monkey, I've been dancing my whole life, but you just beg to see me dance. Yeah, I'll go through at the end and give some clues away, and next week I'll make them easier. I'll just have to use more chorus, but hopefully it's not too easy then. 12. This is the way you left me. I'm not pretending. No hope, no love, no glory. "13. Those were the best days of my life. Ain't no use in complaining when you've got a job to do." Question 14. She tried to take me upstairs for a ride. She had to heave me right across shoulder, 'cause I just can't seem to drink you off my mind. And 15. Everybody hurts someday, AA, but everything gonna be alright. Go and raise a glass and say A. So what do you think would be the best clue for you to have for each one? Should I tell you the artist and you've got to guess the song, or do you want just the general when the song came out? What kind of clue are you after? Yeah, it's hard to give you that because I can't play it. Right, let's go through. Right, so question 1 is quite a modern song. featuring Zach Abel. Well, I might be able to sing some of them, but I certainly can't sing this one. Question 2. This is a jazz song. Choppity chop chop chops chopsticks. Choppity chop 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 till 6. Choppity chop chop chops the thing. You see, I was told that I had to put jazz in this week, but I don't know that any of the people that wanted jazz are even watching, so that doesn't help. But it's by a female jazz singer. Number 3. All I want is a room with a view, a sight worth seeing, a vision of you. All I want is a room with a view. That is, I think, 70s? Yes, 1978, this one. Right, this one, it's quite a popular one. Still here we are, both of us lonely, longing for shelter from all that we see. Why should we worry? No one will care, girl. Let's see, when was that out? It was covered by Kenny Rogers and Sheena Easton. And the original version was recorded, was released in 1978. Question 5. Whoops. Let's see. This one was actually released in 2014. I thought it would be a bit older than that. I am surprised. I thought it would be quite a bit older. They also did... No, I don't want to give it away though. Well, okay, so yeah, it's by the same people as Come On Eileen. Number 6, this is, again, it was quite a big hit, and it's by an artist that has 3 letters. I'm sure you all know 7, so I don't think I need to give anything away there. Number 8, again, it's another jazz one. The artist is 3 words long, and the name of the song is 4 letters. I don't know that I can give you much more away than that. Number 9, again, a very popular song by a young artist with red hair, if that doesn't give it away. Number 10, was released in 2010 and is by The Something, and the name of the song is 2 words. 11. This one is very, very, very new and very, very popular. There is a hint to the name of the song on the 2nd line. Number 12. This was very big in, I think, 2007. Yes, 2007. Just one word, well, one name, and it is just it isn't a band. It's just the singer. 13 was a very, very, very popular song from the 80s, and he also did what will be one. Won't give everything away. Also sung Please Forgive Me. Number 14, I believe that is 70s, by a rock band, a British rock band. At least I think they were British. Yes, British rock band, formed in London, and one of them was Mick Jagger. 15, this is also a very, very, very new song out by a band that has been releasing songs for the past couple of decades, and this was one of their more recent ones. Let's see. The first line of the song is "Here's to the ones that we got." That should make it obvious enough. Okay, so that's all of them. Is everyone happy with that now? You've had a bit more of an idea. I'll try to make or use more obvious lyrics next time. I will be back in about 30 seconds to go through the answers. What happens when you down 3 cans of Coke. Right, let me just catch up on the comments. Right, okay, so I'm going to go through the answers now, assuming everyone's happy with that. So the picture round, we have got Regina. Then we have Velvet, and then we've got Whisper and Andrex, that's along the top, and then on the bottom we have Talk, Cushel, Cusheen and Scott. Now all of the A's are owned by a brand called Essity, so they're effectively all the same toilet roll. And all the B's are owned by a company called Kimberly-Clark. I believe that Whisper and Cusheen are independently owned, and I believe that they're British, so maybe we should be buying those ones. Yeah, I did play some music on a quiz a couple of weeks ago, but I got a load of copyright complaints, so I can't do that again, unfortunately. That's why I've been trying to do the lyrics. It's a bit awkward, really. Right, okay, let's go all the way to the beginning. Right, so question 1. The pH range of lemon juice is 2 to 3. So very acidic, although apparently once digested it turns reasonably alkaline, which is interesting. Which decade was the ballpoint pen first patented? That was 1888. In which year was the NHS founded? 1948. Which of these is not native to the UK? Sycamore. What is the national currency of Egypt? The Egyptian pound, EGP. To the nearest 100 metres, the highest point in the UK is 1,345 metres, so you can have 1,300 or 1,400, I'll let you have. Ben Nevis is the highest mountain, so that's where the highest point is in Scotland. The fear Abibliophobia is a fear out of running out of something to read, which is possibly something Helen has. How many pubs are called the Red Lion in the UK to the nearest 10? There are 656. So the answer I'm looking for is 660, which would be to the nearest 10. But I'm nice, so you can have 650 as well. Until 1940, Superman couldn't fly. This is true. When they wanted to turn him into a motion cartoon, they didn't want to have to draw all of the legs bending ready for him to jump from building to building, so they decided to just make him fly. The second largest city in the UK is Birmingham. The national animal of Scotland is the unicorn. The most common letter in the English language is E. The strange ability that was once required to be a teacher in North Korea was the ability to play the accordion. And throughout 16th to 17th century Europe, Egyptian mummies were ground up and eaten because they were thought to have magical curative properties. So they were eaten as a cure for various ailments, as simple as a headache. Quite disgusting. 15. To the nearest million, how many species are estimated to be on Earth? 8.7 million, so the nearest million would be 9 million. So, TV shows. Which TV show featured two men called Fairfax and Carstairs? Hello, hello! In Open All Hours, which nationality does Arkwright say Granville's father was? Hungarian. And which Doctor from Doctor Who featured in the first episode of 1970? That would be John Pertwee, who was the Doctor that had Bessie the car. The TV series that started with the episode Open Government was Yes Minister, not Yes Prime Minister, because technically that was a different series. Which year did the first episode of Sherlock air? 2010. To the nearest 100, how many episodes of Hollyoaks have there been? 5,400, and that is 5,400 too many. Which TV show is set in a basement and features Jen, Maurice and Roy? the IT Crowd, of course, which Stu Simpson has been in. He was one of the priests. And Fawlty Towers was set in Torquay. So you may remember an episode with a batty old lady that couldn't see, couldn't hear, and complained about the view with her room, and Basil Fawlty was explaining that it was Torquay. Which TV show does Lord Sugar appear in? The Apprentice. And which TV quiz series did Anne Robinson host? The Weakest Link. But we all prefer Android. Capital cities: Wales, Cardiff. Greece, Athens. Italy, Rome. Australia, Canberra. China, Beijing. Chile, Santiago. Argentina, Buenos Aires. Pakistan, Islamabad. Nepal, Kathmandu. Japan, Tokyo. Advertising slogans. The real thing is, of course, Coca-Cola. Made to make your mouth water is Opal Fruit, but I'll let you off with Starbursts. A tough act to follow was John Smith's. Don't you just love being in control is British Gas. A best a man can get is Gillette razors. Not sure I agree with that one. They're great is Frosties. What's in your wallet is by Capital One. A newspaper, not a snooze paper. The Mail on Sunday. In other words, it's meant for burning, not for sleeping with. The right one is Martini. Melt in your mouth, not in your hand, is a minstrel. Although I suppose you could also have a Smartie. Everything you want from a store and a little bit more was Safeway, if anyone remembers Safeway. If you can't beat 'em, join 'em is Tetley. Refreshes the parts other beers cannot reach. Heineken. Where am I? Is Bisto. Come on, be a super shaker is Nesquik. We're all managing okay. Species. I don't know actually. It just said species, so I assume everything. I'm not sure. Music lyrics. So the first one was Kygo by Kygo with their song Freedom. Ella Fitzgerald singing Sing Song Swing. Blondie, Picture This. Great song. Bob Seger, We've Got Tonight. Number 5, Dex's Midnight Runners, Tell Me When My Light Turns Green. R.E.M., Losing My Religion. Queen, Don't Stop Me Now. Nat King Cole, L-O-V-E. Ed Sheeran, Perfect. The Solids, Hey Beautiful. Tones and I, Dance Monkey. Mika, Happy Ending. Bryan Adams, Summer of '69. The Rolling Stones, Honky Tonk Woman. Maroon 5, Memories. And Back to the Toilet Rolls. So if anyone needs any of those repeating, let me know. And if you've added up all your scores, then please feel free to share them, and we'll see how we do. Before you go, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And we have money to give away. Now, this isn't for the person that gets the most answers, because they could have Googled. So I am just going to tot up how much we've had, and then I will ask you all to say something in the chat, and I'll pick someone at random. So bear with me whilst I just tot these up. So we've had £2 from Kelly, £2 from David, oh no, £1 from David, 5 from Angela, and 3 from Tracy, so that is 10, thank you. And then there's also, on the other one, £5 from David, and £2 from Joanne. So £17 in total. Half of that goes to charity, half of it goes to the prize. So the prize for this week is £8.50. So, to be in for a chance of winning, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and then comment in the chat, I love quizzing. I will pick someone at random. The scores are looking like 43 from John, 27.5 from Alex and Colleen, 44 from Save My Sanity, 27 from Casey, 25 from Kelly, 28 from William, 30 from Boomer, and 30 from Cleo. So if you want to just comment I love quizzing, I will give you 1 more minute to comment, and then I will pick one at random. In fact, I'm going to write them on a piece of paper and close my eyes and point. Hello, Jasmine. Hello, Sam. I would shout out everyone. Well, I will shout out everyone, but they're my cousins, so you know. I have vanished. That possibly means my camera's turned itself off. Maybe I've killed the battery. Yeah, battery's dead. Right, okay, so you can't see, but I'm going to close my eyes and pick at random a name. Oh, that's blank space. So the winner this week is Tracy Charles. Congratulations. Would you... Let's see. Would you prefer to... Tell you what, I'll send you... Tracy Charles, do you have Facebook? Maybe if you message me, I can send you it as either PayPal or Amazon gift card or something like that. because £8.50 it is. What are people's votes for which charity to give it to? It was a hard quiz, Torgo, so next week I'll make them easier. Okay, so back to my crappy webcam there. Right, okay, so we've got NHS, RSPCA, Hospice at Home, Eden Hospice, Cancer Research, NHS. Oh, thanks, Tracy. I'll put it all into charity then. It looks like the majority is for NHS, so I will donate the whole £15 to the NHS. That seems to be everyone's favourite. So I will do that through Virgin Money Giving, I suppose. Seems to have one. And to animal charity, yes. So £8.50 to NHS, and then £8.50 to an animal charity. Do you have preference? Do you want RSPCA or something different? Tracy, do you have a vote on which animal charity, since you were the one that won it? Any. Right. Okay. Right. Well, we'll donate it to PDSA then, which looks like they save pets that are sick and injured for the poor. So Right. Okay. We'll go with. I'll tell you what. I'll split it between two animal charities. So we'll go with PDSA and Guide Dogs then. If there is a rescue centre at Wetherall, I will do that one. I'll see. Yes, Oak Trees Animal Charity. Yeah, I'll do that one then. Then it's a small one. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend typing that into Google, John. Especially with the way you swing. That's okay, Kelly. Right, well, I will do that. Actually, I'll do it now. Oak Trees Animal Charity. Donate. A single amount of £15 in total. If anyone has any ideas for the special round next week, please do leave a comment and I will look at them when I come to making next week's. I'm just paying Oak Trees Animal Charity now. If it works. These things are never simple. Chocolate wrappers, I like the sound of that one. Sweetie wrappers. You'd have thought it would be easy to donate money to charity, wouldn't you? Children's TV shows. Yeah, we could do that one. Dingbats, possibly. Logos. Marvel, we've had, yeah, maybe. Bye, Kelly. Logos sound good. Yes, you like Pokemon, Liam, don't you? Right, okay, that's the donation finally done. So thank you everyone for your donations there. F1, oh no. I'll be terrible at that one. Yeah, we could have another sports round and put some F1 in it. I don't get how F1 is a sport, but okay, yeah. Yeah, we'll do something like that. Right, okay, I'm going to go now. Money's all donated. I will post a thing in the Facebook page with it. And I will see you all next week at 7 o'clock on a Friday. I will see you all next week at 7 o'clock on a Friday.